You're asking.
Why did you change your name?
Oh, that's because there was actually someone that's somewhat popular that's also called YoWuW. So I had to call myself YoWuW. It's basically YoWuW, but it's like, like pronounced differently. It's like the W silent and the U is treated like an O. Just to not take copyright. And hopefully that my videos that I worked very hard on will be claimed, but that's besides the point. Yo, it's the homie YOWUW, and welcome to YOWUWMON. I just finished making it, and now we can work on it. It's surprising that I was able to fit every single piece of literature inside of this board game.
Why would you make it literature related if it was supposed to be ghetto?
Well, you are wrong. Rappers always do literature. So here's the rules. There's 20, like regular type, tiles. And rectangular, well, not really like that. Okay, triangular, tiles that represents hearts. I don't know why I think these hearts look cool, but oh well. There is 2 kinds of types. The whack, the what, the woo, the goldfish, and the bass type. If you want to be technical, then there's 6 whack cards, there's 5 what cards, there's 4 woo cards, there's 3 goldfish cards, and there's 2 bass types. Basically, the reason that I do that is the best cards that make the most damage and is least weak to other stuff are more rarer and they have less amount of cards. I realized that just by calculating this, that all this can create an easy 20 tiles.
Wait, but this doesn't make any sense. Aren't you a ghetto? Aren't you a ghetto? This makes no sense.
Who cares? We have to know something. I don't know why, but I decided to put every single possible piece of literature that I can even add here on only the one page of the board game. Look, the other side is just blank. This side is completely detailed and everything. Why did I make a 3D pyramid moon thing in the middle of the board game? I don't know. It was just creative. I added weird individual ways, so I needed to find a way to make it look cool simultaneously while being able to make the moon thing as well. I decided to make these very weird tile things, and that, I decided to make this really cool tiles. You see, look, this tile looks cool, not gonna lie. Okay, as I was saying, lose any card. You thought you were going to be free after this. No. I'm done with that. No. The thing that I least thought about was the start of the game and what should I use for the pieces. So I decided to bring the pieces from the last game that I picked, from the last video that I was able to create. And here's are the rules. If you weren't amazed by the weird moon drawings, this is YOWUWMON. YOWUWMON. This is a game where you are against other players and you have to rely on the comedic game narrator to get your way through. You get to decide how many hearts each player should have. How long do you want the game to go? Well, if you don't want to do that, then it's convenient to divide 12 heart pieces from 2 players to 4 players. But any more than that can be a little difficult to do, but that's besides the point. All the type tiles should be facing down to only show a big question mark. You could put it anywhere, I don't care. Look at the type chart to see how the types work. Player, don't question of how cool my dice looks. Trust me, it was cheap. Don't act as if, it looks cool. The maximum number of cards you could get from the mysterious pile of cards is 5. It's really 5. Seriously, what if I were added? Each player rolls the dice to obviously go from one tile to the other. The players can be able to fight whenever they feel like it. But sometimes the unnecessary narrator forces you to battle because, I'm not satisfied yet with the battles and something that maybe one more battle would do the job. Well, mostly because it's supposed to be YoWuW themed. When you go into an actual battle, you check the type chart. This is basically how it works. If there's a type 2 for woo and whack, then that means woo beats whack. The types that have an automatic 2 actually win, well, they don't win a battle, but they beat that player, and the player that died goes back to the Isles for players to futurely get it again. Such as, basically it's like It's like a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing whenever it comes to battle. You try to guess if your card can beat the other player's cards, but you don't. Well, you don't know the other player's cards. You get to check your own cards, but you can't let the other person see. When you do the cards and stuff, and then the other person's like, don't. And also, basically, that happens, so, basically the ones that has it 2 times, that's more, that is resistant and powerful to the other person, basically, he whoops them, and, like always, I already told you that. The only card that I actually did not involve in any of the battles, one of those battles that takes no effect at all, and they can't be used again. Well, they can, but not for that one battle. Such as Whack and Goldfish. But I don't know why. But in the game, these two are just not compatible. They just can't fight. Look, no, I can't beat you. I can't. However, if they're normal, such as what fighting Bast, you have to do a coin competition. Only 1-to-1, such
I be heads. Okay, so on tails. Oh no, I died. Yes, I got it.
But I'm just saying, if a player, they have to lose, someone has to lose all their tiles in order for someone to lose a battle. Or if all their cards is just Whack and Goldfish, then, they can't do anything, and continues, just playing the game until they got something else. Or it just loses cards from the unnecessary narrator. Each player gets a fair number of hearts. If someone loses all their tiles in a battle, they lose 1 heart. Lose all hearts, it's game over for that player. The remaining player that has, the remaining number of hearts wins the game. So yeah, it's very rare to actually get a card, to have a card for a special part, such as the what cards. There's a reason why the what cards look different. This what card looks more like a sphere, but it's just normal. This what card is just, just a different perspective. This what card is completely normal. This card is actually quite different because this card has a what coin that has the perspective of an Andromeda galaxy. If you have it in your hand, you can use it to, to trade someone to have their Bass type. And since the Bass types are rare, this is the whole collection of them, by the way. They're the best and they have the less weaknesses. The one card that has a down perspective is also special too. Such as this tile that, that you can lose all your cards for it and just wait. It says wait for, but I forgot to say wait. Just say wait. There's no point for the for, or just add a period and that's it. And this is also the most rarest line of, of typings. And they actually have a special one that just looks messed up, but it's not really that positive, but oh well. Such as this part that said, if you have a goldfish, look at the goldfish. If the goldfish has a weird head, as seen below, you could replace a random card. You could place a card with a random. Basically, what they mean by replacing a card, replace is a very different version of trade, so you don't get that messed up. So technically, when they replace something, you get it from the the pile. It's very important for these cards to be upside down so you don't know what you're getting. Basically, each turn you play, you roll the dice, move your character, and get a card. That's it. If the narrator hates you and decides to force you to lose a card right now, then you don't get a card right after the turn. That's basically a 1 turn. Okay, it's my turn. Woo! Yay! Wow. Your pet goldfish bought a card. Accept it? Yes, no. If you have a goldfish. Yes. And nothing happens. There's a lot of, very nice things that the narrator says. It says really nice things to you. Trust me. He'll be your best friend when you keep on playing. Such as, I don't care about the rules. Get a tile. I'm not playing games. Trade one of your pet goldfish with one of somebody's what? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. 5-6 of the whack cards look obviously whack, but there is a special card that might be very rare, and it's basically a yo-yo's whack card. I mean tile. Such as, look at all of your whack cards. If you have a detailed yo-yo's whack card, you could get or replace a card with whatever tile you like. No one else should see. So basically, only you can see and get whatever you want. To see whatever you. This is the only part in the game in which you can do everything. Every single tile is different. so you should know about this. Yo, it's the homie Yo-Yo, and thank you for watching. Woo.